Okay, so in today's and upcoming bootcamp, we will cover all the complete TryHackMe learning platform. So first of all, we will understand about cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computer systems, network devices, and data from unauthorized access, damage, theft, or disruption, right? So
Okay.
this basically involves the implementation of measures, technologies, and process designed to prevent or mitigate potential threats and vulnerabilities in the digital realm. Okay, various methods and technologies are designed to prevent and mitigate various vulnerabilities and threats, and this is called cybersecurity. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so cybersecurity encompasses a wide range of practices, including securing computers and defending against cyber threats and attacks, and detecting and responding to security incidents, and then ensuring the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. Okay, have you heard about CIA Triad before?
Yes, it's confidential, integrity, and availability, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. So, confidentiality, integrity, and availability are three fundamental principles of cybersecurity that form the foundation for designing secure systems and protecting information. Okay.
Okay.
So, let me just give you a brief about CIA Triad. So, confidentiality means ensuring that information is accessible only to authorized individuals, which means that unauthorized individuals will not be able to access those information. So it involves maintaining the privacy and secrecy of sensitive data, then preventing unauthorized disclosure and protecting against eavesdropping or data leaks. Some of the measures such as encryption, access controls, and secure communication protocols are employed to enforce confidentiality and then protect against unauthorized access or disclosure of information. Okay.
Okay.
So next one is our integrity. So integrity focuses on the trustworthiness and accuracy of data, which means like for an example, a communication is going on between the um, two users like Bob and Alice. Okay, so uh, uh, when the information, like when any message is sent from the sender A, okay, so when it is received to receiver, the same message which the sender has sent must receive to the receiver, which means that in between there must be no modification in the message. It must not be altered by the hackers. Okay, so integrity mainly focuses on trustworthiness, like sender has sent the same message which the receiver has received. So the integrity principle protects against unauthorized modification, deletion, or tampering of data, uh, either by maliciously or accidentally. It can be done by accidental way also and malicious way also. Okay, so techniques such as data validation, digital signatures, then checksums, and secure backup mechanisms help maintain data integrity. Like you have heard about like digital signatures, like senders attach their digital signatures with the message of the documents, and then it is sent to the receiver so that the receiver can know that it has been sent by the accurate user. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the third one is our availability. So availability ensures that systems, services, and data are accessible and usable by authorized users only when needed. Okay. So it involves preventing or minimizing system downtime. Like for instance, like if I am having my bank account in any of the bank. Okay. So if I want to access or if I want to uh, take money from that bank. Okay, so the bank must be available 24 into 7 to provide me money. Okay, so availability basically this means that it must be available to users at any time and any cost. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so availability is crucial for maintaining business continuity, providing uninterrupted services, and then avoiding loss of productivity. Uh, So these three principles, when combined, form a comprehensive approach to secure information and systems. And it is essential to balance these three principles based on their specific needs. Okay. And the risks faced by the organization, considering factors such as the sensitivity of data, then regulatory requirements, and the overall security objectives. So now we will see what are the importance of cybersecurity. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so cybersecurity measures are essential for safeguarding sensitive information such as your personal data, financial records, intellectual property, and confidential business data. Breaches in cybersecurity can lead to identity theft, financial losses, reputational damage, and various legal implications. So, overall, cybersecurity is crucial for protecting information, maintaining trust, ensuring operational continuity, and mitigating risks associated with the digital landscape. Like in the digital realm, most of the nowadays attacks and threats are generally happened or created by the vulnerabilities. So we must try to protect and mitigate that. Okay. So as we are going to learn about introduction to cybersecurity from the TryHackMe platform. So I will just give you a brief about TryHackMe platform also. So TryHackMe is an online platform that provides, just a minute. Okay, so I was in TryHackMe, right? So TryHackMe is an online platform which provides interactive and gamified virtual environments for learning and practicing cybersecurity skills. It offers a hands-on approach to cybersecurity education, allowing users to explore various steps, topics, and scenarios in a safe and controlled environment. Okay, so TryHackMe basically provides various features like learning paths and rooms. You can see here in the Learn section, you can see various learning paths and then modules also. So we will cover some of the learning paths in this bootcamp. So TryHackMe offers a wide range of learning paths and rooms that cover different cybersecurity domains such as penetration testing, web application security, networking, cryptography, and many more. Okay, so these paths and rooms are designed to guide users through a structured learning experience. And TryHackMe also provides virtual machines and environments where users can connect to and interact with each other. These environments are specifically designed to um, replicate real world scenarios and allow users to practice their hacking and defense skills in a controlled and the safe environment. Okay. So TryHackMe serves as a valuable resource for individuals looking to learn and improve their cybersecurity skills through hands-on practice and interactive learning. So without any further ado, let's jump into our today's topic, that is introduction to cybersecurity.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have any doubt in between of the topics, you can just ask me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just start. So first one, we'll see introduction to cybersecurity, and in that, we will see intro to offensive security, okay? Okay, so have you any knowledge about offensive security? Like what basically it means?
Does it have to do with security or something?
Yeah, so in short, like offensive security basically means it is the process of breaking into computer systems. Like it basically is done by the hackers for malicious purpose. Okay.
Oh, okay. Is it kind of like a
Okay.
hacking or something like that?
Yeah. These are used by hackers, okay, to like crack someone's system.
Okay.
Okay, and defensive security is used mostly by ethical hackers.
Okay.
Okay, so we will just go through it. Like offensive security is a process of breaking into computer systems and exploiting software bugs and finding loopholes. Okay, so like if you want to beat a hacker, so you just want to behave like a hacker. Like you just want to understand what a hacker can think when he sees any vulnerabilities or any of the threats or something. Okay, so in
Okay.
this room we will just see that only. Like okay, so here it is asked that which of the following options better represents the process where you stimulate hackers' action to find vulnerabilities in a system. So as I told, offensive security is basically used by the hackers to break into someone's computer system, exploit software bugs. Okay, so the answer for this will be offensive security. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So and we'll just our first task will be hacking our first machine. Okay, so uh, we will see like it is written like click the start machine button and once loaded in split view in your browser. Okay, so I will just start machine. So we can interact with the computer without using a graphical user interface. Like have you had any knowledge about Kali Linux?
I have used once.
Yeah, so this machine, the attack box is similar to Kali machine, so it will be very much easy to use. Okay, so like in Kali Linux, there it is given a terminal, okay, which is also known as command line interface, where we can just interact with without using our graphical user interface. We can just interact with computer using our terminal. Okay, so it is asked that we have to open the command line interface. Okay, yeah. So it is asked like once loaded in split view in your browser, you will have to access to a machine you will use to hack a fake bank application called fake bank. And if you don't see the machine appear, use the blue. Okay. So as you can see, our attack box has been started, and here this is the website of fake bank which we have to hack. Okay. So what we have to do is like we have to just first of all open the terminal. So this is the terminal, right? So we have to
Okay.
just click it and it will be opened. And now we have to just find the hidden website pages. Like we don't know what are the pages inside this fake bank, right? So we have to just find those hidden website pages. So to do,
Okay.
what we will do is like GoBuster is a tool which is used to find hidden website pages. Okay, like you can just use the GoBuster to find any of the hidden pages in any of the website, right?
Okay.
Okay, so what we will do, we will just write here GoBuster, then hyphen u. Okay, so hyphen u is used to used for the website name. Okay, so the website name is http colon double.
What is GoBuster?
GoBuster is a tool to
Okay.
basically find hidden website.
Even outside. Okay.
Yeah. So GoBuster basically is provided by Kali Linux. It is a pre-installed tool. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So hyphen u is used for website's name. So our website name is http then colon then slash fakebank.com. Okay. And hyphen w, why we are using hyphen w? Because we want to like here it is given word list.txt dir. Okay, so word list basically is a list of words to iterate through to find hidden pages. Okay, like have you heard about robot.txt?
No.
Let me tell you, like robot.txt is a pre like made list of all commonly used passwords, like
Sorry, could
hello.
you repeat?
Yeah, so robot.txt is a pre-made like lists of passwords, like which are most commonly used.
Okay.
Yeah, like most commonly used passwords are like hello, then admin 123. These are most commonly used passwords, right?
Okay.
So similarly, -w we are using for wordlist.txt. So here you can see a wordlist.txt. So this is basically lists of all the hidden pages of any of the website. So these contains many list of words. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So we will just write here
Is it like
hyphen
a
w.
directory in Kali Linux?
Yeah. It is a pre-made directory where it contains various words.
Okay. So it's already in the Kali Linux.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be also used in Windows also.
Okay.
Yeah. So -w, then word list dot txt, and it is dir directory. Okay. Then we will just enter. So here you can see it is loading. We will just wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Like these pages are frequently not made private, okay, allowing attackers to directly hidden pages. Like if it will be in public, anyone can easily access it, okay. So these are set private so that only the authorized users can access it, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see here we have got two pages like images and bank transfer.
So like what you did is like used those fake page, find out the fake page, and then use the word list or passwords to like access it.
uh, you can see here, sorry, password was for robot.txt. In robot.txt there are passwords stored, and
Okay.
in word list.txt there are hidden pages stored. If any
Okay.
of the website have hidden pages, they are stored in word list. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just a minute. Wait. Okay, so as we have found two hidden pages, images and bank transfer. So we will read further. Like yeah, so you will see that GoBuster scans the website with each word in the list. Okay, it has scanned all the lists present in the word list.txt, and it has founded like images and bank transfer in this fake bank website. Like it is hidden. Okay.
Okay. Oh, then go okay.
Yeah. So like okay, these are the two pages found. Okay. So now you should have found a secret bank transfer page that allows you to transfer money between accounts at the bank. So this is basically this page is used to transfer the amount. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this list of page like directory names, GoBuster will have told you to pages like this is the main page. Okay, where we have to just hack. So from this page, like bank transfer, this page allows an attacker to steal money from any bank account. Like when a hacker tries to steal money or transfer money to another account, okay, so he will use this hidden page, okay, like bank transfer.
Okay. So the bank
Yeah,
transfer page is not actually public preview to the normal users.
yeah, it is not publicly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it is written here like this page allows an attacker to steal money from any bank account, which is critical risk of for the bank. And as an ethical hacker, you would need find vulnerabilities in their application and they report them. Okay, like if I was an ethical hacker, so if I found find like attackers are using this bank transfer website, sorry, page to transfer money. So I would basically report it to the organization, right? But hacker would exploit this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should think here like as like an ethical hacker. So we have to report it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it is written like the questions are, if your transfer was successful, you should now be able to see your new balance reflected on your account page. So we will just go into the account page. Here, this is current account balance. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to just above your account balance, you should see a new message indicating the answer to the question. So this is the message, right? So what we have to do is like we will just go into this terminal, and we'll just try to access this bank transfer. Okay.
Okay.
So I will just write here cat slash bank transfer. It is not a file or directory, so we will use just a second. We have to just go into the hidden directory. So I will just write here. What was the directory? Bank transfer, right? So bank hyphen transfer and enter. Oh, spelling was mistake. Just a second. So this is the admin portal, right? Because
Okay.
bank transfer was the hidden directory, and this can be only accessed by admin portal.
Okay.
So we have to just send money, like it is written here, transfer $2,000 from, sorry, dollars from bank account 2276 to your account. So we have to just send from 2276, right? So 2276, and we have to send to account number 8881. So 8881. Okay. And the amount
Okay.
transfer is 2000. So here 2000. And we have to just send money. So I will just click on send money. So you can see here success transfer completed. In this way only a hacker can transfer money, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So now we will return to the main page, right? We will just come back and we will just refresh it. Okay. So you can see here it is written, congratulations, you hacked the bank. The answer to the TryHackMe question is bank hacked. Okay. So here we can just write here bank hacked. Have you understood?
Yes.
Yeah. So was this easy?
Yes. Could you
Yeah.
tell me more about a GoBuster tool, like what it actually does?
Um, okay. So basically, GoBuster tool is used to find hidden pages of any of the website. Like for example, if I have used any, I have created any website, and I have set some of the pages like hidden. Okay.
Okay.
Like I am running a shopping website, so I will hide my like bank transfer and details of customers. I will set that pages as hidden. Okay. So
Okay.
basically, GoBuster is a popular open source tool, and it is used in penetration testing and ethical hacking to discover hidden directories. As I told you, hidden pages are hidden directories. Okay.
Okay.
Of any of that web application or website.
Okay.
So basically, it is primarily used for directory and file enumeration. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Now we'll see here, so in the second question, it is written, if you were a penetration tester or security consultant, this is an exercise you would perform for companies to test for vulnerabilities in their web applications, find hidden pages to investigate for vulnerabilities. So basically, we can use the GoBuster tool to find hidden pages of any of the websites, okay? And we can just get all the vulnerabilities and threats which that website carries, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so it is asked here, like we have to terminate the machine by clicking on the red button. So I will just a second. This is the, sorry, in here, you can just terminate, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just move further in the careers in cybersecurity. So, yeah, so people often wonder how others become hackers or defenders, and the answer is simple. Break it down, learn an area of cybersecurity you are interested in, and regularly practice. So basically, being a cybersecurity master basically includes practicing more and more. Okay, like you must practice all these hacking skills day by day to get more and more knowledge about those. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are the careers in cybersecurity? So like you can just you have like in today's world, cybersecurity is rapidly growing field in the wide range of career opportunities, right? Like as technology continues to advance, the demand for skilled cybersecurity professionals continues to increases. So as the threat is increasing day by day, the need for cybersecurity analysts is increasing day by day. Okay. So I will tell you some of the popular careers in cybersecurity. So first one will be cybersecurity analyst. Okay.
Okay.
So a cybersecurity analyst basically monitors and analyzes systems, networks, and applications for security vulnerabilities and threats. Okay. And they investigate security incidents, and they implement security measures and develop various strategies to protect against cyber attacks. Okay, so cybersecurity analysts, the work is that they monitor and analyze the system, and if they find any vulnerabilities and threats, they implement various security measures to protect it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the second one will be penetration tester. So this is also known as ethical hacker. So a penetration testers basically they identify vulnerabilities in system and networks by conducting various hacking attempts. Like the work of ethical hackers or penetration testers are like, if they find any of the vulnerabilities, they will exploit. Surely they will exploit. As the hacker is exploiting, they will also exploit in the same manner. Okay,
Okay.
but the intention will be different. Like hackers will hack any website or find or exploit any vulnerabilities for the malicious purpose to gain identity and data and various factors. Okay, but the work of penetration tester and ethical hacker is to find vulnerabilities and exploit them, and after exploiting they will provide preventive measures and they will report to organization. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the penetration testers strengthen the security of any of the organization. Okay.
Okay.
And the third one will be security engineer. So security engineers design, implement, and manage security systems and infrastructure. And they develop and deploy firewalls, intrusion detection systems, encryption protocols, and various security measures to protect networks and systems from unauthorized access. Basically, they design all of the preventive measures. Like if a website need any firewall, they will design and give firewall, and they will monitor and maintain all of the security controls of that website. Okay, so the designing the infrastructure is basically the work of security engineer.
Okay.
Yeah. So and the next one I will tell you about red teamer. Like it is written here, this plays the role of an adversary attacking an organization. Okay, so and they provide feedback from any enemy's perspective. So the work of red teamer is like they basically play the role of the hacker. They attack an organization and then they provide the feedback, like what are the like limitations and what the organization can provide more preventive steps to protect their organization. So they basically provide information in the enemy's perspective. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the primary goal of red teamer is to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses in any organization by actively attempting to breach it. Okay. They actively exploit that website.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last one I will tell you about Security Operations Center, which is known as SOC analyst. Okay.
Okay.
So SOC analyst monitors and respond to security alerts and incidents, and they analyze log data, investigate potential security breaches, and they coordinate incident response activities. Okay. So SOC analyst plays a critical role in maintaining the security of organization. Like basically they provide organizations with the log data, and if any of the vulnerabilities and sorry if any hacker tries to exploit any of the vulnerability, they will send alert to that organization.
Hmm.
Yeah. So these are just a few examples of the many career available in cybersecurity. So the field offers a diverse range of roles and opportunities, and each requiring different skills and sets and expertise. So it's important to continuously update your knowledge and skills through various certifications and ongoing learning. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was all about introduction to introduction to offensive security, and we will just move into the further, which one is introduction to defensive security. So defensive security is mainly used by the ethical hackers. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So defensive security basically is also known as the ethical hacking, which focuses on implementing measures to protect systems, networks, and data from unauthorized access, breaches, and other security threats. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it involves proactive strategies and technologies, which is aimed to prevent, detect, and then respond to security incidents. And some of the key aspects of defensive security is like risk assessment and management, security controls and policies, then incident response, then security monitoring and threat detection, then various security awareness and training. So we'll just move into this topic. So here it is written, offensive security focuses on one thing, that is breaking into systems. Like breaking into system might be achieved through exploiting bugs, abusing insecure setups, and taking advantage of unenforced access control policies. So red teams and penetration testers, especially in offensive security, as we have learned in the previous topic, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So defensive security is somewhat the opposite to offensive security. Like here, the two tasks are like preventing intrusion from occurring, and next one is detecting. Okay. So like blue teams are the part of defensive security landscape. So you have learned about various hackers like black hat, white hat, red, blue, green, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so blue hat hackers, or we can say simply the blue teams, are the part of defensive security landscape.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, just a second. Yeah, so blue teams are the defensive cybersecurity teams with organization that are responsible for protecting system, networks, and data from security threats. They work with the collaboration with red teams, which are known as offensive security, to ensure the overall security of an organization digital asset. Okay. So some of the tasks that are related to defensive security include, like first one is user cybersecurity awareness. So various training and awareness trainings are provided about cybersecurity to protect against various cyber attacks, and the target, like various cybersecurity training and awareness programs are given by the organizations to help users to identify what is best for them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and next one is documenting and managing assets. So we need to know that the type of systems and devices that we have to manage and protect properly. So like blue teams, basically they gather all the details about the system which they are working, so that they will have the proper knowledge about the system, like what they have to manage and what they have to protect from. Okay.
Okay.
And the work of these defensive security is also updating and patching systems. Like if the system is lacking of updation and patching, so it will like various multiple vulnerabilities and weaknesses will be gathered in that system, like computers, servers and networks. If they are not correctly updated, they must be in the hands of hackers. They can exploit them, and which can be used against the organization, right? So we must always try to update our systems and software. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is setting up preventive security devices. Like various devices are firewall, then intrusion prevention system, then intrusion detection system, and antivirus. So like firewall, uh, have you known about firewall?
I know there is blocks or allows traffic, network traffics.
Yeah, and about IPS, intrusion prevention system.
It prevents like any sort of bad traffic or something like that.
Yeah, the work of IPS is to detect and then provide preventive measures. Okay. So here, firewalls control what network traffic can go inside and what can leave, and IPS basically blocks the network traffic. Okay. Then the last one is setting up logging and monitoring devices. So without proper logging and monitoring of the network, it won't be possible to detect malicious activities and intrusion. Like if you have no details about the logging and what are the cache or what are the processes running in a system, you can't be able to detect what are the malicious activities going into your device. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if any of the new unauthorized devices appears on our network, if we are not maintaining our log, we should not be able to know what is the device or where the unauthorized access is going through. Okay. So there is much more of defensive security, and the list is like lengthier. So in this room, we will cover about security operations center, then threat intelligence, digital forensics, and incident response, and malware analysis. So here it is asked like which team focuses on defensive security. So the answer is blue team, right? Here,
Blue.
yeah. And the second one is uh, topic is areas of defensive security. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this task, we will cover basically two main topics, like SOC, and other one is DFIR. So SOC is Security Operations Center, and DFIR is Digital Forensics and Incident Response. So I will give you a brief about SOC. Okay. So SOC stands for Security Operations Center. It is a centralized unit within an organization that is responsible for monitoring, detecting, analyzing, and responding to security incidents, and responding to cybersecurity incidents and events in real time. Okay.
Okay.
The SOC serves as a nerve center for an organization's cybersecurity operations, bringing people together, processes, and technology to ensure the security of systems, networks, and data. So some of the key aspects of like security operations center is like first one is vulnerability. So whenever system is going through weaknesses, like if a system is having some weaknesses or vulnerabilities, it is essential to fix it by installing proper update and patch so that it can be fixed. And when it is not fixed, various measures can be taken by the attackers to exploit it. Okay, so when you find any of the vulnerabilities, the first step will be you just want to fix it and then provide some remediation to that vulnerability. Okay,
Okay.
so the SOC basically does this only. Like when SOC analyst basically finds any of the vulnerabilities, they first of all tries to fix it and then provide some preventive measures and then report to organization. Okay,
Okay.
and second one is policy violation. So we can think of a security policy as a set of rules required for the protection of the network system. For example, it might be a policy violation if users start uploading confidential company data to an online storage service. So there are some of the policies of every organization, right? What the employee can do and what they cannot do. Like there are set of rules. So they must go through that in order to protect the network and system. Okay.
Okay.
And the next one is unauthorized activity. So like it is given, consider the case where our users login name and password are stolen and the attacker uses them to log into the network. A SOC needs to detect such an event and block it. So basically, like if my login name and password are stolen, then the attacker can get all the sensitive and confidential information related to me, right? And he can just perform various attacks like or malicious activities like identity fraud and then various activities, right? So the SOC analyst basically detects such event and then block it as soon as possible so that further damage cannot be done. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the last one is network intrusion. So here, no matter how good your security is, there is always a chance for an intrusion. An intrusion can occur when a user clicks on malicious link or when an attacker exploits a public server. Either way, when an intrusion occurs, we must detect it as soon as possible to prevent further damage. So, like if there is a network breach or something, like various computers are connected to a network, and there occurs a network breach. So, SOC analyst will first of all provide some preventive measures to block the intrusion from where it is coming, and then provide preventive measures to overcome that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so the SOC plays a critical role in protecting an organization asset, then maintaining regulatory compliance and ensuring business continuity. And it enables timely detection, response, and mitigation of security incidents which are occurred, and helping to minimize the impact of cyber attacks and maintain a robust security posture. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So like security operations cover various tasks to ensure protection. So one such uh, task is like threat intelligence. Okay.
Okay.
So threat intelligence basically, threat intelligence refers to the information and insights gathered about potential and existing cybersecurity threats and risks. It involves the collection and analysis and dissemination of data related to emerging threats, vulnerabilities, attack tactics, and techniques and procedures. So, some of the key aspects of threat intelligence are like first one is data collection. So threat intelligence involves collecting data from various sources, including open source intelligence. Have you heard about OSINT tool?
Oh, OSINT tools?
Yeah.
Uh, are they like tools or something?
Yeah, basically OSINT are the open source intelligent tools which are basically used to gather various information. Like if you want to search about
Okay.
any of the person, like its MAC address or IP address, OSINT basically provides the websites or pages where you can find those details. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this data may include indicators of like IPs, addresses, domains, hashes, the URLs, and various other information.
Okay.
Yeah. So second one is analysis and contextualization. So the collected data is then analyzed to understand the nature and severity of the threats. This involves correlating the collected information with existing threat intelligence, like what the information which is gathered, what are the severe issues it can cause. Okay, like for
Okay.
example, if the bank account of any of the user is collected, so what are the problems or risk which can be like exploited by the hackers. So basically, threat intelligence is like that. The SOC will basically identify all the risks and like threats which can be done to that information. It
Okay.
will provide pre information about the risks and threats. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and third one is threat actor attribution. So threat intelligence efforts may also focus on identifying the threat actors, like where it is originated. Okay, like specific attacks or their campaigns, like who can do it. And attribution involves gathering information about the motivation, capabilities, and tactics of the attackers, which can help organization understand the intention and potential impact of their activities. If I know who the attacker is, I can know it's his intention and what are the like motivation behind them. Okay, so I can definitely like get to know what he can do with that information.
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is digital forensics and incident response. So this section is about digital forensics and incident response, and we'll cover about digital forensics, then incident response and malware analysis. Okay. So
Okay.
first one is digital forensics. So digital forensics is also known as computer forensics, and this is the branch of forensic science which involves the collection, preservation, analysis, and presentation of digital evidence in legal investigation. It focuses on recovering and examining data from digital devices, networks, and digital environments to uncover and investigate cybercrimes, security breaches, and other digital incidents. Okay, like digital forensics starts with the collection and preservation of digital evidence in a forensically sound manner. Like this involves creating a forensic image or making a bit by bit copy of the storage media. So like when the forensic expert gathers the we can say evidence, so the first step he or she do is like they create a forensic image of that evidence, which means like they create a bit by bit copy of that evidence into some external device. Okay,
Okay.
so that when they analyze into that bit by bit copy evidence, so it do not tamper the original one. Okay, yeah, so the bit by bit copy is made so that it cannot tamper the original one. Okay,
Okay.
so the goal is to ensure the integrity and admissibility of the evidence while maintaining a chain of custody. So next one is data recovery and analysis. So once the digital evidence is collected, digital forensics analysts use specialized tools and techniques to recover and analyze data. This may involve the examination of the file systems, then deleted files, metadata, internet history, emails, and various other artifacts. Okay, so the analysis aims to reconstruct evidence, identify potential perpetrators, and establish a timeline of the activities. Like basically, they will try to reconstruct the events, like what has been happened in the like incident. Okay, incident place. Like if the attacker tries to steal the information from the laptop, he must have moved the mouse or he must have inserted another pen drive. So the cybersecurity, sorry, forensic analyst, they basically reconstruct the events. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, and then digital forensics also involves the analysis of malware and intrusions. Forensic analysts analyze malicious software such as virus, trojans, ransomware, and rootkits to understand their behaviors, origins, and impact. They investigate network traffic, log files, and system artifacts, and then they trace the source and extent of intrusion, like from where it has been arrived.
Okay.
Yeah. So consequently, digital forensic will focus on different areas like file system. like such as installed programs, created files, and partially overwritten files. Okay, like you have heard about a file system like FAT and TFS. Okay,
Sorry.
have you heard about FAT, like file allocation table?
No.
So these are basically the file systems. For example, Windows basically stores all the directories and folders and files in the FAT allocation table, which is known as file allocation table. Okay,
Okay.
like table is maintained of every files and folders.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is all about that. And the system memory. If the attacker is running their malicious program in memory without saving it to the disk, taking a forensic image of the system memory is the best way to analyze its content and learn about the attack. So system memory basically, as I told you, like a bit by bit copy of the evidence. So basically, system memory carries that only. Okay. And third one
Okay.
is system logs. So each client and server computer maintains different logs, like what are the process running and what are the caches stored. So these are all the logs maintained by a system. Okay.
Yeah.
So these log files may carry plenty of information about what happened to the system, and some traces will be left behind by the tracker when he tries to clear all the cache. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the next one is network logs. So network log basically carries what are the devices connected to the network and what they have accessed, and whether the attack has been occurred from which basically location. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is incident response. So an incident usually refers to a data breach. Like incident basically what has been happened. Okay, like what data breach or attack has been occurred. Incident means basically data breach. Okay.
Or like, is it like if something incident happen, then what sort of response we get? Is that it?
Yeah, yeah. So incident response is a structured approach to manage and address security incidents and breaches if any of the organization faces. Okay. So it involves a coordinated effort to detect, respond, and mitigate and recover from those security incidents to minimize their impact and then restore to the normal operation. Okay.
Okay.
So it carries various steps like planning and preparation, then incident detection and triage, like what is the incident, then incident contamination. Like, for example, if the attacker has been like used one of the system of an organization, so the organization will do like they will contaminate that system so that it does not affect other systems. Okay.
Okay.
The next one is incident eradication and recovery. So after contamination, the focus is basically to recover that system from incident and provide it to the normal stage. Okay.
Okay.
And then the last one is investigation and analysis. So incident response includes investigation and analysis of incident to determine the root cause, like what was the most probably cause of the incident, then extent of the compromise and any potential data breaches or unauthorized access. This basically involves examining logs, then conducting forensic analysis and gathering evidence so that the preventive like similar incident may not occur in the future. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so these were all the phases of incident response. Okay, like preparation, then detection and analysis, then contamination, then post incident activity. Okay. Okay, so the last one is from this topic is malware analysis. So malware stands for malicious software. Like software basically refers to the programs or documents or files which are basically saved on the hard disk or over the network. Okay. So malware may be of various types like virus, Trojan horse, ransomware, rootkit, bootkit. Okay, so we will try to understand one by one. So virus basically is a piece of code which attaches itself to a program. It is basically designed to spread from one computer to another. And moreover, it is worked by altering, overwriting, and deleting files. And this results on the computer slow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And the next one is Trojan horse. So basically, Trojan horse are the programs which show themselves as a legitimate program. They basically come attached by the legitimate program. If you download something from the uh, like browser, some malware must be attached. So here the word comes from of the Trojan horse. So they basically are the legitimate program, but they will show themselves as the legitimate. Yeah, they will show that yeah, I am a legitimate program. You can download me, but actually they are malicious. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And next one is ransomware. For example, ransomware is like if I am an employee of an organization, okay, and if an attacker hacks my system and he encrypts my system, so in order to get the decryption key, he will demand some of the ransom, like money. He will say you have to pay some ransom to in order to get the decryption key. And when in some instance, like if I pay the ransom also, it is not sure like he will basically give me the decryption key or not. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So malware analysis aims to learn about such malicious programs using various means like static analysis and dynamic analysis. So static analysis involves examining the malware without executing it. Okay. It focuses on the structure and code of the malware and analyzing its characteristics such as file headers, code snippets, libraries, and strings. And static analysis techniques include examining the code, then file properties, and identifying patterns or signatures associated with that malware families. Okay, so here no execution is done of the malicious code in the static analysis. Okay,
Okay.
it is not run. Okay, and in the dynamic analysis, it involves executing the malware in controlled environment such as virtual machine or sandbox to observe its behavior. So here the malware is like it is made like it is run and then it is run in the control environment and then it is monitored like what are the activities or what are the risks we can get from this malware. Okay, so this helps in understanding the malware capabilities such as data exfiltration, then communication and payload delivery. Basically it is like inspecting the malicious program by running the malware in a controlled environment. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question is like, what would you call a team of cybersecurity professionals that monitors a network and its system for malicious events? Yeah. So we have learned
Security
above.
officer.
Yeah. SOC analyst. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does DFIR stand for? So
A
here
digital
we have,
forensic.
yeah, digital forensics and incident response. So what kind of malware requires the user to pay money to regain access to their files?
That will be ransomware.
Yeah, so that was ransomware. So now the practical example of defensive security, right?
Okay.
So here it is written, what would be the typical task that you will be doing as a security analyst? So you will just click on view site to follow the analogs. I will just click on view site. And then you are a part of SOC responsible for protecting a bank. This bank SOC uses a security information and event management system. So SIEM gathers security related information and events from various sources and presents them through one system. So for instance, you would be notified if there is a failed login attempt or login attempt from an unexpected geographical location. So moreover, with the advent of machine learning, SIEM might detect unusual behavior such as logging at 3 a.m. when he usually logs in only during works. So like in this exercise, we will interact with the SIEM to monitor the different events. Like this is an SIEM tool, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So here it is written like inspect the alerts in your SIEM dashboard, find the malicious IP address from the alerts, make a note of it, and then click on the alert to proceed. Okay. So I will just quickly make the note like
What did it say?
it said like you just inspect the alerts. So these are the alerts, okay,
Okay.
and find the malicious IP address. So we have to find the malicious IP address from these alerts, okay, and we have to make a note of it, like which is the malicious one, and we have to then click on the alert, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So here these all are in the green color, but this one is in the red color, okay.
Okay.
So this is the malicious one. So I will just note this IP address like 143.110 then 250 dot of 149. Okay. So this was the malicious one. Okay. So I just clicked on that. So here it is written like there are websites on the internet that allow you to check the reputation of an IP address to see whether it is malicious or suspicious. So we have seen not like this the color thing.
Okay. Yeah.
This was of the websites, like there are various websites available on the internet which basically provides this feature, okay.
So what it does? IP scanner.
Basically IP scanner scans the IP address to check whether it is malicious or suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
How
will
do
just
you know that it's a suspicious thing? Like, what's the rule? Like, if it's suspect, what is say?
like it has been malicious activities, it has been performed, like uh, it has been access to the private like website pages, it has been access the websites like all the data of the website, it tries to steal the information, or the simple thing will be like it has been written here also, like if in an organization all the working hours like from 10 to 8, okay,
Okay.
so there is no like thing that any user can log in at 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So this can be some suspicious, like how who can like log in at 3 a.m.
Okay.
So this in this way they provide some of the details, okay. So I will just enter here the IP address which was malicious. So this was the malicious IP address like 143.110 then 250, okay. So I will just write here this was the email IP address, and then I will just submit it. So here you can just see like uh, IP scanner. Okay, this was found in our database. So confidential of the IP being malicious 100%. Okay, so basically IP scanner they basically give the details about any of the IP whether it is malicious or good. Okay,
Okay.
so this has been detected as malicious.
Okay.
Yeah. So here
So the
there
IP scan, they
are,
already have a database of all the like IPs that are like malicious.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there are many open source database out there like Abuse IPDB and Cisco Talos Intelligence. So where you can perform reputation and location check as we have performed here, right? Okay. So
Okay.
most security analysts use these tools to aid them with alert investigation. So IP scanner is the tool used by most of the security analysts to check any of the IP. Okay.
Okay.
So you can also make the internet safer by reporting the malicious IPs, for example, on Abuse IPDB. So in this website, you can just report it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we know the IP address is malicious. We need to escalate it to the staff member. So I will just click on next. Okay. So here it is written that we shouldn't worry too much if it was failed authentication attempt, but you probably noticed that successful authentication attempt from the malicious IP address. So let's declare a small incident event and escalate it. So there is some great staff working at the company, but you wouldn't want to escalate this to the wrong person. So who is not in charge of your team or department? So it is written like choose to whom you would escalate this event, like whom you would tell this event.
Mhm. Should be like security consultant.
Okay, let's see. Okay, security consultant. Wrong staff member selected. Okay,
Okay.
so I think it will be information security architect or the SOC team lead. We'll check this one also. Okay, so it will be
Team
SOC team lead.
lead,
Okay,
SOC team lead.
yeah, because most of the details about every employee is um, in the hands of SOC team lead. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so that's why we will choose the SOC team lead.
Okay.
Okay, so now you got the permission to block the malicious IP address, and now you can proceed and implement the block rule, the malicious IP address on the firewall, and found out what message they have left. Okay, so we need to block the IP address. So the IP address was this. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So I will just write this, and I will just click on block IP address.
So it's like a
So
page, web page or something. Blocking
what?
IP. So block IP address is it like a page or something like that.
Yeah, it is. I have told you na one tool. It was named Abuse IP DB.
Okay.
Yeah, from that we can just report and block.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the flag. This is the flag appeared. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is the flag that you obtained by following along? So this was the flag.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just close this one also. Split view. Yeah. So this was all about the introduction to defensive security.
Okay.
So have you understood about this offensive and defensive
Yes.
and the difference between these both?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll just take like 2 to 3 minutes break and we'll just catch up. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, let's continue. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so these two have we have completed. So last one is careers in cyber. So we'll
okay.
just go in that. Okay, so like cybersecurity jobs are growing increasingly in demand and pay well. So from aggressive
Okay.
pen testing, like hacking machines and reporting on flows, to defensive security, the security industry offers a wide range of opportunities. Like I have told you, there are various job roles like security analyst, security engineer, ethical
Okay.
hacker, penetration tester. Yeah. So we'll just move into this. Like it is written like why get a career in cyber, because they are high paying and they are exciting and they are in demand. Okay.
Okay.
So in the first question, there is no answer needed. So we'll just move further. So it is written like first one is security analyst. Okay.
Okay.
So security analysts basically they are in building security measures across organizations to safeguard the corporation from cyber attacks. Okay.
Okay.
And the responsibilities of security analysts is like they work with various stakeholders to analyze the cybersecurity throughout the company, and they compile ongoing reports about safety of networks, and they document everything like what are the issues and what can the measures taken in the response, and they develop the security plans, and they incorporate research on new attack tools and trends and the measures which are needed across the teams to maintain the data security. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the first question also there is no answer needed. So we'll just move into the security engineer. So threats and vulnerabilities. Okay, threats and vulnerabilities data, which are frequently obtained from the members of the security workforce, are used by security engineers. Okay, to build and deploy security solutions. Like security engineers basically develop and implement various security solutions to using threats and vulnerabilities data in order to prevent the organization. Okay.
What's
And
the
the
difference? Security analyst and security engineer.
the main difference between the security analyst and security engineer, basically security engineer they develop and implement security solutions, right?
Okay.
And the analyst basically they like build security measures, and analysts investigate and access the enterprise networks.
Okay.
Yeah. So security engineers basically they develop, and security analysts they basically investigate and then provide preventive measures. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the responsibilities of security engineer is like testing and screening security measures across software, then monitoring networks and reports to update systems and mitigate vulnerabilities, then identify and implement system needed for optimal security. Okay. So here
Okay.
also no answer needed. And next we will just move into the incident responder. So yeah. So incident responders basically they respond to security breaches effectively. Okay. Like responsibility they include are like creating plans and policies and various protocols for the organization during the incident, like what they must need to follow when they enact with the incident. Okay. What are the first step they need to follow?
Okay.
Yeah. So creating plans, rules and protocols, and to implement before and after incident is one of their responsibility. And this is frequently a high pressure job with assessments and answers needed in real time and attacks unfold. Then MTDD and MTTA and MTTR are incident response metrics that measures how long it takes to identify, recognize and recover from an incident from attack. Okay.
Sorry, could you like explain this?
Like these three, like MTTD and MTTA and MTTR, these are three incident response metrics. And the work of this is to like measure how long it will take to identify or detect and recover from the attack. Like after the incident has been occurred, how much time it will take to recover from the attack. The responsibility of these three are to measure that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the goal is to respond quickly and effectively, maintain financial stability, and avoid negative consequences from the breach.
Okay.
And in the end, incident responders defend the company's data, reputation, and financial status from cyber attacks. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the next one is digital forensics examiner. So this could be the ideal profession for you if you enjoy playing detective. Okay. Have you played the detective game?
Which one?
Like Mehul Detective, it is a game na, like childrens are playing nowadays.
No.
Acha. So in that game, basically there's something, some clues are given in that game, and you have to find those clues in order to find the victim. Sorry, attacker.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, uh, this profession is to solve the crimes by analyzing the evidence, maintaining the
Okay.
chain of custody, and then following the instructions. Okay. So uh, the responsibility of this digital forensics investigator or yeah examiner is collecting digital evidence while observing legal procedures, then analyze digital evidence to find answers related to case, and then documenting all the findings and report on this case. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is a malware analyst. So a malware analyst job includes analyzing suspicious programs, then figuring out what they perform and creating reports about them. Okay. And the fundamental task of malware analyst, often known as reverse engineer, is to transform executable programs from machine language to readable code. Okay.
Okay.
Usually in the low level language. Okay. So this job demands the malware analyst to have a solid programming background, particularly in low-level languages like assembly and C. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the ultimate goal is to learn about all the activities of a harmful program operations as well as how to detect and report it.
Okay.
Okay. So the responsibilities is like carry out static analysis of malicious programs, which entails reverse engineering. So static analysis, as I told you before, only in the digital forensics part, like without running the malicious code, like details are gathered. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second one is conduct dynamic analysis of malware samples by observing their activities in a controlled environment. And then last, document and report all of the findings. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next one is penetration tester. So pen testing and ethical hacking are the terms used to describe penetration testing. So
Okay.
a penetration tester's job is to assess the security of a company's system and software by using systematic hacking to find flaws and vulnerabilities. Okay. As I told you,
Okay.
they basically behave like a hacker, but the intention is different. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So penetration testers usually take use of these vulnerabilities to access the risk of each case. Okay. And the organization can then use these findings to correct the problems and avoid the real world hackers. Like the penetration, they when they find the vulnerabilities and they report to the organization. So the work of the organization is to like find those correct problems and then provide mitigating measures and then avoid the real world hacks. Okay.
Okay.
And the responsibility of this is like they conduct tests on computer systems, networks, and web based applications, and they perform security assessments, audits and analyze policies. And they also evaluate and report on insights, recommending actions for attack prevention, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is red teamer. So red teams are comparable to penetration testers.
These are
However,
same, right? Pen
these
testing
are
and
same. Yeah. So we'll just move forward. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. The quiz part. So it is written like this room has provided you with a general overview of the different careers in cybersecurity. Don't forget that you can leverage online training to land your dream job in cybersecurity. To find out what the cybersecurity role suits you best, you can just try out the fun quiz. So you just try it by your own after, okay? Like you can just go into the view side button and you can just complete the career quiz, okay?
Okay, sure.
You just try later on, okay? So we will just move further in the introduction to offensive security, okay? So the first one is web application security. Okay, so web application security basically refers to practices and techniques and measures implemented to protect web applications from security vulnerabilities, attacks, and unauthorized access, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So they basically provide web applications from security vulnerabilities and ensuring the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data. So the widespread use of web applications and the potential risk they face, it is essential to implement robust security measures to safeguard these. Okay, so some of the key aspects are like secure development. So secure development practices involve building web applications with security in mind from the ground up. Okay, this includes
Okay.
following secure coding practices, using secure development frameworks, then conducting code reviews, and implementing security testing throughout the development cycle. Like they basically develop the website by keeping in mind the security. Okay,
Okay.
by incorporating security into the development process, common vulnerabilities can be mitigated earlier only. Okay, and the next one is input validation. So proper input validation is critical to prevent common attacks such as cross-site scripting and SQL injection. So web applications should validate and sanitize user input to ensure that it is safe and free from malicious content. So input validation should be implemented both on the client side also and the server side also to provide the comprehensive protection, right?
Okay.
And then authentication and authorization. So web applications should employ uh, robust authentication and mechanisms to ensure that only authorized users can access the sensitive information or then perform various actions. So this involves using strong password policies, multi-factor authentication, and then secure session management techniques. And authorization mechanisms should be implemented to control access to specific resources based on user roles and prevention. Okay.
Okay.
And then another one is secure communication. So web applications should use secure communication protocols such as HTTPS to encrypt data transmitted between the application and user browser. This basically protects sensitive information from eavesdropping and tampering. Like proper SSL TLS certificate management is essential to establish secure communication. Like when you just go through the like link here, so you can just view the padlock sign, right?
Yeah.
So this basically provides the information about the like website, whether it is connection is secure, what like protocol it is used, like HTTPS or HTTP, and its certificate is valid or not. You can just check through this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is session management. So effective session management is crucial for maintaining the security of user session. This includes securely managing sessions identifiers, implementing session timeouts, and preventing session hijacking or session fixation attacks. So session-related tasks or data should be securely stored and transmitted to prevent unauthorized access. Like session management, like logs must be securely stored, and when it is transmitted also, they must be transmitted using the VPNs to protect unauthorized access. Okay.
Sorry, could you explain?
Like, have you heard about VPNs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So session management, basically, they are used to maintain the security of user session. Okay.
Okay.
Like, what are the sessions identifiers? Like, what are the timeouts? Like, which website was opened for how much time? Okay. So these details must be stored secure in a secure manner, and when transmitted to some other users, they must be transmitted with the help of VPNs in order to prevent from the unauthorized access.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we will just move forward. Like everyone of us uses different programs on our computers. Generally speaking, programs run on our computers using our computers processing power and storage, right? So moreover, to use a program, we need to install it first. And what if we can use any program without installation? So without installation, we can use with the help of web application, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So a web application is like a program that we can use without installation. So like TryHackMe, we are using without installation, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a web application. So in this way, we can just install without installing. We can just use it, and such as Firefox, Safari, or Chrome. Consequently, okay, instead of installing every program. So
Okay.
web mails such as Tutanato, Proton Mail, Outlook, and Gmail. So online offices such as Microsoft Office and Google Drives and Zoho Office, and online shopping such as Amazon, AliExpress, and ETSY. So, thousand more examples provide a myriad of services. Other examples include online banking, money transfer, weather forecast, and social media. Okay, so the idea of a web application is that it is a program running on remote server. So web applications basically they are cloud based applications, right? Like they are running on the remote server.
Okay.
So a server refers to a computer system running continuously to serve the clients. Yeah. So consider an online shopping application. The web application will read the data about the products and their details from a database server. A database is basically which stores the information of the like products or the users, okay, in an organized way. Like it will include
Okay.
information about products, customers, invoices. Okay. So the online shopping web application might need more than one database to access. Like it will have different databases, a separate database for product and separate for customers and separate for sales. Okay. Like for example, if any hacker tries to exploit the product database, he would not easily exploit the customer and sales database. Okay, so they are differently made. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can already see the amount of information stored in any online shopping system. Suppose an attacker manages to hack the web application and steal the customer's database. In that case, this will lead to a significant loss for the company and its customer. So the image below shows searching for an item. So like here, first of all, the users search the item, and it is the online shopping web application search it in the database. Okay, and when the match is found, it is then sent to the web application, and after that, the result is displayed in the user's page. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So from the user's perspective, they will only access our elegant online shop where all the technical infrastructure is hidden. Because if the organization like stores all the shopping details in a public way, anybody can easily hack it. Okay, so these are also hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many companies offer bug bounty programs. Bug bounty allows the a company to offer a reward for anyone who discovers a security vulnerabilities. So have you heard about bug bounty programs?
I've heard about. Yeah.
Yeah. So the main condition is that the found vulnerabilities within the bug bounty scope. Like there are various rules and like procedures of various different organization. Like they have different rules and scope. Okay. So among many others, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook have bug bounty programs. Discovering a bug can earn you a bounties. Okay. So here the question is, what do you need to access a web application? So to access a web application, we definitely need a browser. Like we are using it in currently in Chrome browser.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next one is web application security risks. So let's say that you want to buy an item from an online shop. There are certain functions that you would expect. Like first of all, you will just log into the website and then search for the product and then add the product to the shipping cart, and then the product is then shipped like specific like you have to just then specify the shipping address, then provide the payment details. So these are the steps basically. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So there are few main categories of common attacks against web applications, like login at the website. The attacker can try to discover the password by trying many words. So as I told you now, like robot.txt. So here, the attacker can perform various scripts. There are various attacks like cross-site scripting. Okay, the attack name is cross-site scripting. So here, what the attackers do is like, if the attacker do not have the username and password, okay, so the attacker will make the script, and then he will write that script into the username section or the password section. Okay,
Okay.
and then he will he can also use that like brute force method also. Like robot.txt is basically used in the brute force attack. Okay, like he will choose a username. If he has the username, he will just write the username, and the password will be guessed from the robot.txt. Okay, like
Okay.
multiple times it will guess. Yeah. So in this way, the attacker tries to log in at the website. As it is written, the attacker would use a long list of passwords. Okay, so this is basically done by the robot.txt. Okay. Then second is search for the product. So the attackers can attempt to breach the system by adding specific characters and codes to the search term. Like there are multiple attacks like in the shopping app also. Like in the shopping site, what they will do, the attacker, like if the price of one product is like 2000. Okay, so he will
Okay.
hack the website and he will buy like 10 products in the 2000 rupee.
Okay. Yeah.
So in this way, some of the attacks are done.
Okay.
And next one is provide payment details. So the attacker would check if the payment details are sent in the clear text or using weak encryption. Like if any of the user is trying to buy something from the shopping website, and in between the attacker like he gets the payment detail, whether if it is sent in clear text or weak encryption, he can easily decrypt it. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, encryption refers to the making data unreadable, like turning it into the ciphertext. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So first one is like identification and authentication failure. So identification basically refers to the identify any of the user uniquely. Okay. Like whether from the username, password, or it's like biometrics. Okay.
Okay.
So here, authentication basically refers to ability to prove that user is whom they claim to be. Okay, so here, if I am the user, right? So my identification will be my name, and my authentication will be like my username and password. If I am the authenticated user, I will have my authenticated username and password, right?
Okay.
So in this way, using the username and password, the users are authenticated, whether they are the true user or not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the online shop must confirm the user's identity and authenticate them before they can use the system. Like in the shopping sites also, they first of all ask the username and password. Okay.
Okay.
So there are different types of weaknesses. An example of the weakness are like allowing the attackers to use the brute force attack. As I told you, brute force attacks are done by the robot.txt to find the valid login credentials like passwords and username, and then allowing the users to choose a weak passwords. A weak password is usually easy to guess, right?
Okay.
And then third one is storing the user's password in plain text. If the attacker manages to read the file containing the passwords, we don't want them to be able to learn the strong passwords. So we must store our password in the ciphertext. Okay, we should not store the password in the plain text, because if we store the password in the plain text, it will be easily uh, accessed by the attacker, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is like broken access control. So broken access control is a web application security vulnerability that occurs when access controls and authorization mechanisms are not properly implemented, allowing unauthorized users to gain access to restricted resources. Like in the shopping site also, the payment details and the details of the customers are not publicly stored. So broken access control basically restricts the users to perform actions that they are not authorized to do. Okay.
Okay.
So this vulnerability can lead to serious security breaches and compromise the confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So example vulnerabilities related to access control include like falling to apply the principle of the least privilege and giving users more access. Like each user must have the permission, uh, like its admin must have the privilege to all the access, right? And the employee must have the access to only the employee portal, not of the admin portal, right?
Okay.
जाके ज़्यादा दूर मत लेना, वो अंदर बुलाओ. Okay, so next one is like being able to view or modify someone else's account by using its unique identifier. So, for example, you don't want one bank client to be able to view the transaction of other client. Okay, that's why bank basically like differentiate between the one bank client to another bank client, because they do not see each other's transaction, right? So that it will be secure transactions.
So normally how broken access control is normally done?
Basically, broker access control, like if I am having any of the websites portal, okay, and I am the admin, and if my employee, he will access the admin portal page, like he is not having the access to like permission to access the admin portal, okay, employee is not
Okay.
having the permission, but with the help of broken access control, he can have the permission to access, sorry, permission, no, by hacking the website, he can get the access to the admin portal. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are various methods of broken access control. So third one is being able to browse pages that require authentication as an unauthenticated user. For example, we cannot let anyone view the webmail before logging in. Okay. So each user will have authentication and authorization before accessing the website. Okay, like authentication can be done by the username and password, and authorization by its information. Okay. Okay, so the next one is injection. Okay, injection attack. So an injection attack is a web application security vulnerability that occurs when untrusted data is sent to an interpreter as part of a command or query, right?
Okay.
So this type of attack can be used to manipulate the behavior of an application, access unauthorized data, or compromise the entire system. So, like, do you know we can just apply this injection attack with the help of the inspect page of the any of the website?
No.
Let me just show you an example. Okay, so when you just right click it, you can just go into the inspect page. Okay,
Okay.
so when you just go, this is the like backend of this website. Okay,
Okay.
so if you want to inject some kind of scripts, or we can say queries in this website to modify according to your way, what you
Okay.
can just do, you can just right click it and edit as HTML, and you can
Okay.
just insert here your own query, like anything you can just insert it. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so in this way injection attack is basically done.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, yeah. And next one is cryptographic failures. So this category basically refers to the failures related to cryptography. So cryptography basically focuses on the process of encryption and decryption of data, right? So
Okay.
encryption basically is turning plain text to ciphertext, and decryption basically is to turn ciphertext to plain text. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So examples of cryptographic failures include are like sending sensitive data in clear text, for example, using HTTP instead of HTTPS. Like HTTPS is the secure connection. Here, the difference between HTTP and HTTPS is because of this S. Okay, so S basically is SSL and TLS certificate. I have showed you right here, now. Like here, you can just here you can just view the certificate of this page. Okay, whether it is secure or not.
Okay.
Yeah, it is here using SHA 256 authentication method. Okay, so HTTP is the secure version of HTTP. So relying on a weak cryptographic algorithm, old cryptographic algorithm is to shift each letter one by one. So there are various cryptographic algorithms such as like Caesar cipher, then transposition cipher, Playfair cipher. These are various type of cryptographic algorithm. Okay, so these
Yes.
were old one, but these also have loopholes. So new algorithms has been developed such as MD5, SHA. Okay, so these are some of the new modified algorithms. So by using default or weak keys for cryptographic functions, it won't be challenging to break the encryption. So 1, 2, 3, 4, if we will keep the secret key, it can be easily guessed or it can be easily break down. Okay, so we must keep the keys which are more complex. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So you discovered the login page allows an unlimited number of login attempts without trying to slow down the user or lock the account. What is the category of the risk, security risk? So as we have,
Identification.
yeah, so let me just explain it. Like we discovered a login page. Okay, like it allows unlimited number of login attempts. Like I can log in it multiple times. Okay, and
Okay.
this will not slow down the user, or this will not lock down the account,
Okay.
because mainly as you see in the most of the website, if you try like failed attempts are like 2 to 3 times, it basically slow downs or it basically blocks the account. Okay.
Okay.
So it is written that what is the category of this security risk. So here basically login attempts, this tries to basically identify the user,
Okay.
and multiple times it is failing. So it is authentication failure, right?
Okay.
So this will be identification or authentication failure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second question is, you notice that the username and password are sent in clear text without encryption. So what is the category of the security risk? So
Failure.
yeah, because we learned that cryptographic basically is the study of encryption and decryption. So when the username and password are sent in clear text without encryption, and the risk will be cryptographic failures. Okay.
Okay.
So I think time is also going to be over. So we will just cover this all in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
So you just try this. Okay, this is the practical of web application security, and you just tell me whether you just try. Okay. And if you will not be able to do, then we will do tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So do you have any doubt of the further topics?
No, I got it properly.
Okay. So we will just join tomorrow also at the 6 p.m.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for today's session. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.